This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Global Learning Resource Center introduction and tutorial. We are rolling out a new global LRC that faculty and students across campuses will be able to access and use. So I'm going to click on that from my dashboard. And this global LRC is in addition to your local campus LRC Canvas pages. So it's not going to replace them. It's just something that all of us can use. And so for that reason, we have these links to the separate LRCs located here. And those will take you straight to your campus LRC. All right, so I'm going to go back to the global one. And I'm going to scroll down to where the module buttons are. So these are the different categories that we have available, and the resources for those different subjects will fall under those modules. So one cool feature that we have here is the MedMath button. So that is going to take you straight to the self-enrollment for another separate course that is specifically dedicated to dosage calculation. So your students are going to click on this green button and self-enroll, and it will take them to the course, and then they can go through the different modules and learn all about the different ways to do dosage calculations. And it is graded. They will receive a certificate at the end. So that is one feature. We also, I'm just going to click on one of these buttons, APA. That's going to take me to the APA module. So anything related to 7th edition is going to be located under this module. So I had a workshop back in April and I recorded it. So that way, if your students are not able to join the live workshop, they can still view the recorded one here. All right. If your students are experiencing difficulties with science, for example, Bio 189, we have the science subcategories underneath the science resources module. So Bio 189, just click on that. It has the tutoring schedule. We also have videos and worksheets to help students with the Bio 189 material. In addition to that, we have humanities and social sciences category, and your psych courses, your English courses, politics and culture and health will all be located there. Math resources, stats resources, and then a workshops module. So if you click on this one, it's going to take you to all the video recordings that have been done recently. And that way, if faculty or students miss out on those live workshops, they can always come here to watch the recordings. There's also a technology section. So if you want to point your students in the direction of some help for using Word, Excel, PowerPoint, any of the Office 365 applications, they can do that there. Tech support info is here as well. And then scrolling down, we also have a module on the Learn library, core practice quizzes, Canvas resources, and miscellaneous. So just a catch-all of different subjects. And these will be edited and added to as needed. So if you see anything on here that you'd like to see added that's missing, feel free to let one of the LRC coordinators know, and we will do our best to get it added to the LRC. So this is the modules view, but you can also access any of these modules directly from the home page by just clicking on the button, and it'll take you straight there. So you don't have to scroll down. All right. One of the most important features of the LRC on both the local campuses and the global campus is the calendar. So students, if they want to attend a tutoring session, they will need to RSVP to let our tutors know how many to expect, if anybody's planning on showing up, if they even need to hold the session at all, right? So for that reason, we do ask that students sign up. And if you're an instructor, you might have already used the calendar feature, the appointment slots, but if not, I'm going to walk you through that. So I'm going to go to Student View. And to view the calendar, the tutoring calendar, your students are going to want to just view course calendar first. And then this is where some students get confused because, as you can see, there's nothing here. So there is an additional step you want to take, and that is clicking on Find Appointment under this Appointments heading. So find appointment, and then obviously you're going to want it to be the Learning Resource Center. Hit Submit, and the calendar will populate with all of our tutoring and workshop options. So it's really simple to sign up. All your students have to do is click on the subject and day and time that works for them. And then, for example, this is Bio 202 tutoring. And in the title, we have the time zone as well specified. So that way, if you're a Florida student needing Anatomy 2 tutoring, you're going to want to schedule accordingly. So it's 3 to 4 Arizona time. It's going to be 6 to 7 your time, right? So you don't want to show up at the wrong time. So we are specifying that in the titles. All right, so all you have to do is hit reserve. If there's some comments you'd like to make, such as specific topics that you're needing help with, that's always useful to our tutors, so we do encourage that. And then you're just going to hit reserve, and that's going to sign you up for that session. So I'm going to close this out now, close out the appointment view. And that session that I signed up for is going to be on my personal calendar now. So it's not going to disappear. So a lot of times the LRC coordinators will send out a reminder that you are signed up to attend tutoring. So if for any reason you are unable to attend, something comes up, you can always unreserve by clicking on this box again and just hit unreserve. And you can put your reason here and then hit delete. And then it will be taken off your calendar and you'll no longer be signed up for that session. All right. So adding students to this course is pretty simple. I'm going to go back to the home page and out of the calendar. So you'll want to go to settings, and I believe if you're enrolled in the course as a teacher, you'll be able to access this. And obviously if you're an admin. So down here at the bottom of settings is a URL. You can copy that and paste it and send it to students, and they can self-enroll in the course, so you don't have to manually add them, which is nice. All right, so that pretty much covers the basics of everything. And like I said before, if you see anything that needs to be added to the course or have any suggestions, please notify one of the LRC coordinators. We'll be glad to help. And I hope you enjoy using it and that it's useful to you and your students.